Zip Zap Zoom is actually an expression we used 15 years ago in a company I was dancing with, and it meant fast. Let's do it, and let's do it fast. Let's do it Zip Zap Zoom. I didn't want to restrain myself to just do one video game history, but I wanted to use facets of the internet. The piece is about several facets, like speed, the games, competitions, identity, and immense possibilities. And it's a very light and bright piece with lots of costume changes. I decided to use an eclectic choice of music for the piece because there are so many choices also on internet to be found, and that's why I'm using pieces of the folk singer of Quebec, Thomas Hellman. I use also classical music in a minimalistic way from Michel Banabila, and I have a composer, a young guy who is creating sounds that really fits the video game realms. I think when you see the piece, you shouldn't take it to the first degree. There's definitely some wit into the piece.
Sneezing. Wrong. Next. Dropping. Folding. Shaking. Freezing. Jigging. Shaking. Folding. Wrong.
I wanted to transpose also the many choices you have on these games now, because in my time I had Pac-Man, and there was this little yellow Pac-Man just eating bulbs, and that was it, that was the game. But now there's so many choices you can do, so your avatar can move all around like a little doll. And I did one scene about this, that there's a lot of verbs passing by, and the dancers need to react on those verbs, and the verbs are getting faster and faster.
Wrapping, curving, wiping, resting, hopping, freezing, wrecking, bumping, crawling, wiping, cuffing, flipping, blurring, wiping, burping, twirling, brushing, jumping, waving, flipping.
The video has been created at the other side of the world in Europe, and I'm here in Canada, so we communicate through internet, and we have a website where we download some images. It takes a lot of hours. And I've seen, I think, 2.5 minutes of the video, and there's like 26 more minutes to come, so it's going to be a big surprise. And then we'll have to see the connection between the video and the dance, what that's gonna create. So we're very much expecting a big chaos on the first run through on stage, I guess. But that's the fun part, you know. Afterwards we have another 2 weeks to put all the puzzle pieces together and make it harmonious into one storytelling piece. I think people need to be creative, and when you have a job that is not creative, you look for it in your spare time, and that's why I think it attracts people to spend hours on these internet video games where they lose themselves into a new realm. I think the competition, the speed aspect is very addictive, because you always want to be better, and you can become better, and you become, faster, more precise with those games. And that's what the piece is about.